American public would say, why are you covering this up? I guess you could say, why are they still covering up Kennedy, the Kennedy assassination?
Hey, Shalom, giving all the praise and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakarium, Shah, Yasharallah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. What you're looking at right now, this is third phase moon. This is a live broadcast this Thursday about the UFO, UAP phenomena, also USO phenomena that's happening. This is a Congress meeting to the Pentagon as well as the White House, but mainly to the Pentagon and the ISS. And the Pentagon runs that, you know, why they're not coming clean with all these sightings. So let's listen to a little bit of this.
And that's really what's happening here. We're interested in the why. Why are they doing this? Why won't they tell the American people, yes, it's a national security issue? Of course it is, right? Can't we tell the American people that it is in China, it is in Russia, right? And if it is, right, then that's even more questionable. Why aren't they telling the American people that other countries have this technology, right? And to your point, I want to reverse your question, which is, are we okay with the federal government keeping information from the American people because they're trying to prevent us from having anxiety on all sorts of issues? I mean, if they can do it here, what else are we going to give them authority to not tell the American people because they're interested in controlling and keeping us in a bubble? I mean, that's a scary thought that they don't trust us, that the universe is a big place. I mean, everyone learns about that in school, right? The universe is a big place. Our solar system is a big place. We're learning about solar systems far beyond. And so the idea that the human brain can't tolerate that there might be life somewhere else, I just don't accept that. And at the end of the day, I think the hearing is really about real life accounts from reliable people. And as the technology is getting better, our technology is getting better, we're now capturing these things on our handheld devices. And why is the military and the government not just being honest with us? Why are they overclassifying it? Why aren't they being transparent?
Because they scared. Because they scared.
We've all heard about how there are whistleblowers that have tried to come forward. Many of them, according to you all, have said that they have gotten backlash, that they fear coming forward. Some have even gone as far as to say that they fear for their lives in sharing these types of things. I'm wondering if you can just elaborate on some of what you're hearing as to the roadblocks that they are facing.
Sure. I mean, we've had witnesses that
have
backed out on us and have told us that they received inquiries, I guess you could say, from the Pentagon. And so, obviously, we're over the target, and they know it. And that's why they're firing at us. And if there isn't anything, then why the push to cover it up? Why don't we know? All we want is transparency. Tell us what it is.
Oh, you're going to get transparency.
And my second question is just, at the hearing next week, should we expect to be seeing new visuals in terms of video or pictures of like physical, craft that maybe we have not yet seen?
Possibly, but I think what you're going to see is real questions. When the Intelligence Committee held that bogus meeting in the public, I mean, literally the people that they brought from the Pentagon couldn't spell UFO. That was the most ridiculous thing. I don't know if any of y'all saw that or not. They had one video where the guy filmed it out of his canopy with a cell phone. The most technologically advanced country in the world. And then Adam Schiff, who I don't always agree with, but dadgum, he asked the question. And I loved it. He said, what exactly am I looking at? And they couldn't tell him, were they looking at the reflection off the canopy or are they looking at some object that was flying by? It was a 22-second film. The most technologically advanced country in the world, dadgummit, Isabel Burchett, my little 16-year-old girl, could have stopped that video. They couldn't even stop the video to show us what it was. And all the footage that we've seen,
I saw that too. It was embarrassing.
We had a pilot there who's going to be here who was denied access. And that's a question the press ought to ask. Why is the intelligence community blocking everything we do? Both parties. Doesn't matter who's in the White House.
Now, for all you non-believers, the second coming is not happening. Look at this. And you best believe all these people that you see here, press, Congress, they all on payroll. So they're on the clock right now. So you're literally looking at thousands, tens of thousands of dollars right now. This is alive on the clock. They're not doing this on their spare time. So when you're paying people to be on the clock to talk about a subject like this, This is serious business. This is OT for them. This is OT, specialized checks coming to these people, but you can see the frustration in their faces about what's happening in our airspace. And what they don't know is this place is about to be invaded by Yahweh Shah and the angels. And it's bubbling over. You wouldn't have saw this in the 80s. You wouldn't have saw this in the 90s. You didn't see this in the early 2000s. But now you've seen it in 2023 moving forward. Why? Because we at that day. They're split. They're separated. And they're scared. Because they see the real images. They're talking to the scientists that's up there working on those space stations. You got 3 major space stations up there. You got China, Russia, and America. And they seeing the real. And they have a gag order. But just because you have a gag order, you can't go against your conviction. Some people are die based on their conviction. And this is how the information is being spread. So you're looking at a very, very fragile America right now that's about to be invaded by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. This is the time of the second coming. You looking at it. You looking at it. And these people are not the elites. This is the management class. Anytime you got to show up with this, you see that closely? That's called a suit and tie. Anytime you got to show up in a suit and tie, you part of the management class, meaning you're the lower body. So if you guys are panicking like this, what are the top doing? The elites. The elites, we at the end. Look at this Ricky Kelly. You know, look at woman, you know. But this is beautiful. Let's see what she got to say. Let me see something.
Yes, we are going to do the field hearings directly at those locations, and we're going to open it up to the press because full transparency really is what we need in this situation. And ultimately, to piggyback off of what all my colleagues have said, the military, the Pentagon, the intelligence agency, they answer to the people and thus Congress. And so we are going to hold them accountable.
We want to thank Tim Burchett for his frontline
Tim right there.
investigation
That's
into
Tim
the
Burchett.
UFO
He be
phenomenon.
going in.
Will the government continue to hide the information from Congress, the people, or will they be a little bit more transparent? We're going to find out next week, including more UFO videos into Third Phase of Moon. We're going to be posting new uploads immediately starting tomorrow. The phenomenon, it's real. Everybody keep your eyes on the skies. Be safe. Blake Cousins, we'll see everybody next time.
Hey, that's Tim Burch. Hey, he done grew in his beard. But hey, we in that time. Akim Agua. Yes. Yes. Serious time of revealing. I'm pulling the scripture. That's it. Revelations. That was live right there. Today. A lot of panic. But they gonna get what they looking for. They're not gonna be able to accept it though. This is Revelations 1. Verse 7. Behold, the he is our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And he's a black man. If he was here today, he'll be a so-called African-American man. That's right. He cometh with the clouds. The clouds are those UFOs. They look like clouds, but they're not clouds. He coming with the clouds. And every eye shall see him. And they also, which pierced him 2,000 years ago, proving reincarnation, those that pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, that don't sound like a happy day. A lot of death and destruction is coming with these UFOs. A major invasion and take back restitution, replacement of the gods is about to happen on planet Earth. Yeah. So we in there with these meetings with these folks. We watching these meetings because it's getting serious. As we watching the MOTB, oh yeah, we watching World War III and we watching these UFO meetings because it's speeding up. Giving all the praise, all the glory, all the honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Rakahak Shalom.